Welcome to Drew Manchu's Comic Book Reviews. I'm your host, Drew Manchu, and today we're going to be taking a look at New Mutants number 2. House of X and Powers of 10 set the stage for our merry mutants, giving them a home, a new perspective, and new enemies. Dawn of X has broadened the scope of the story through 6 separate titles, and New Mutants, of course, has rocketed into space. After hitching a ride with the Starjammers into Shi'ar space to find Cannonball, our team of young mutants were stranded and arrested for crimes against the Empire. The book opens with a recap of how we got here. Hitched a ride with pirates, stuck their nose where it didn't belong, got stranded by pirates, and blamed for their actions. In space jail, about to be tried for crimes against the Empire. Quite quickly, the New Mutants are found guilty and are sentenced to life. They're remanded into the custody of the Empire, and it's revealed that they're being handed over to none other than Cannonball and his wife Smasher. Sam is here to save the day. Apparently, they're still convicts, but only for now. But they're in the custody of Smasher until they get everything ironed out. Everyone is happy, except for Roberto, whose never-ending sass earns him a punch in the nose from Smasher. She's had enough of the attitude, and it's high time he started being grateful for the sacrifices they made to bail him out. He comes around, and they start to make their way back to Chandalar. As their ship approaches the Stargate home, Smasher's crew alerts her to a coded message. The Magister of the Shi'ar Empire, Gladiator, has a top-secret mission for her that is to take top priority. Meanwhile, the mutants are unwinding after the recent incarceration. Rain is getting in a nap, while Roberto catches Sam up on Krakoa and the whole story so far. The rest of the gang is playing a card game that they don't understand, making the rules up as they go along. The merriment is cut short, however, by Smasher, who says that she's got good news and bad news. The good news is that she got the whole crew a pardon for their crimes. The bad news is that the Magister has conscripted them into service, and they've got a mission that starts now. We then flash to the Shi'ar throne world of Chandalar, and the child princess Xandra. Gladiator can no longer hide the truth from her that the nearest galactic cluster has fallen, and that war is coming for the Empire. It's time for him to lead the Imperial Guard, and it's time for her to take the throne. He tells her that while he ruled through might, she would not have that luxury. So he has tasked the Super Guardian Smasher with bringing her the advisor most suitable to prepare her to rule. And who better than the most savage, duplicitous, and truly violent person to prepare her? Her aunt, Deathbird. Wow, New Mutants is really impressing me. I love this cast of characters, the blend of the New Mutants and the Generation X kids, but I really thought that this trip into space would be less exciting. Issue number 2, and we're already given the reveal of Shi'ar implications, and Deathbird is coming into play. And I tell you what, when I flip that page and I see that Rod Reese rendered Deathbird, I'm all in. Take all of my money right now. This deep space Shi'ar Empire driven story seems like it doesn't have as many implications on the story as a whole as everything else does, but it's being written by Hickman himself, so I know that it's definitely all going to be tied in. We got notes of the mutants living in Shi'ar space in the future in Powers of 10, so hopefully this is a cornerstone of a new era for the mutants in outer space. Not a whole lot happens in this issue, but there's a lot of really great conversational dialogue between the characters that really shows their motivations and sets up where they're going to be moving in the future. There's an entire infographic page dedicated to how terrible Roberto's space lawyer was, and that's pretty fun as well. We got some space Game of Thrones stuff going on with the Shi'ar Empire, but for the most part, this book is just really funny. The one negative that I can say about this is there's just not enough magic in this. Give me more Ileana Rasputin. Please, Hickman, give me more magic. Other than that, this is a near perfect book. Another number 2 issue in this Dawn of X story arc that is really cementing this as a book that I need to be reading on a regular basis. This is a 4 out of 5, guys. 4 out of 5 for the New Mutants. And here at the Comic Core, we are giving away a Marvel Legends 14.5-inch Hulk. Absolutely free for you guys, and this is a super easy contest to enter. Should be a card popping up right there, and that's going to take you to the video where you can learn about how to enter. You can enter on this video as well. Just go ahead and hit those comments, and make sure your comment includes the hashtag Comic-Core Smash. And if you're a fan of Drew Manchu's comic book reviews, do not forget to check out my brand new project. I'm collaborating with Comics Misexplained. Yes, that's right, our friend Jason Cantu and the Cantu Manchu review crew over on the SNB network. Make sure you sub them up, hit that notification bell, because once a week we'll be dropping some content. Check it out.